Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I think we're live now. It's Thanksgiving, so as I do every year, I'm playing Pac-Man. Also, weirdly, there is no Pac-Man Museum Plus category on Twitch, I realized, so that's why it says Pac-Mania. That's not the only game I'm going to play today. I do want to play Pac-Mania though. But there's no Pac-Man Museum Plus category, I don't understand. Did it never have a category? I don't, because I streamed this when it was new. I don't remember it not having a category. Hey Shan. It's so weird. I don't know why it's missing a category. Having real good ramen tonight? Thanks. Well, let me turn it down for you. Halloween A, Halloween B. Halloween C. Halloween D. Why did I get these? Guess they were just added at some point. Oh my god, there's so many. There you go. Ta-da! Yeah, this is my favorite game. You're right. We're gonna play Pac-Mania primarily today. That's the one I'm in the mood for this year. What mission am I missing? Oh yeah, this frickin' song. There's 7 rounds. I haven't done it yet. Let's see how I do. A bunch of coins. I haven't played this one in a while, so hopefully I'll be okay at it. Hello, Shiny's brother. Welcome to stream. This is probably gonna be a shorter stream than usual, because I gotta get going soon. Oh. Let me try again, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. That was a stupid start. I swear I know how to play Pac-Mania. I used to play this a ton as a kid. On my Game Boy Advance. You started putting eggs in your ramen? Sasha likes to do that. She likes to boil an egg while she's boiling the noodles. And then put the egg in the noodles. Like she boils it in the same water that she makes the noodles in. There you go. The music sounded a little different on the Game Boy Advance version. This music feels slightly off to me, even though this is the actual original. I'd previously only ever played the actual arcade version. Okay, there's a couple times I played the actual arcade version. One was at a Chuck E. Cheese, which is the same Chuck E. Cheese that had the Feeding Frenzy arcade game, which I had no idea existed until I found it at Chuck E. Cheese. I've never seen that game anywhere else ever before. Come on. We're dying on level 1. Really? But anyway, yeah, so I played it at Chuck E. Cheese. I've only ever been to 2 different Chuck E. Cheeses. One of them was in my hometown. And then this other one we went to because family friends of ours lived close to it. So it was like a couple cities over. But it had better games in it than the one that I grew up going to, so... I liked that one better. The other place I played Pac-Mania was in a arcade cabinet that had like a bunch of stuff in it. That was just in a random pizza place in Portland that we also went to. Okay, I think that was with different people. Or no, it was the same family friends. Eventually they moved to Portland. And we visited them at this pizza place. I remember Super Smash Bros. For 3DS being new at the time as well. I remember playing it. Oh, come on! Really? You gotta be freaking kidding me. I was hoping maybe today I could, like, do really well at this game. Like, get to, like, the final area. I haven't done in years. I guess that was kind of silly of me to expect to be able to do without having practiced at all. But, here we are. Getting into Thanksgiving mode. Eat the things. Yes, exactly, Shan. This is my first year having, or not having Thanksgiving with my family. So that'll be interesting. It will be with Sasha's family this year. Maybe we can alternate who we have Thanksgiving with each year. Maybe next year we can go have it with my family. I'm going back up to Oregon in January. We just bought our train tickets for that. So I assume we'll do all of our holiday stuff a little bit late. I go there. We're going there like the beginning of January, and I'm staying for 2 weeks. So. This should be fun. I'm gonna see if I can get my mom to make like a Christmas dinner type of thing for us. Come on. Oh, thank you, Shiny. I cut my bangs today because they'd been getting into my eyes. I try to keep them like right about here. Oh yeah, Shan, that's candied yams. That's my favorite. My grandma always used to make that. Oh, that was her thing that she made at Thanksgiving. Candied yams? That's what it's called? But yeah, it's just yams or sweet potatoes. Well, they're very similar. They might even be the same thing, I'm not sure. And then there's toasted marshmallows on top of it. It's kind of like mashed potatoes, but with sweet potatoes, and then you put marshmallows on it. It's really good. I also like cranberry sauce, but well, it's called cranberry sauce. It's not much of a sauce. It's more of like a jelly. I think there is a version that's more like a sauce, but I always like just the jelly kind. That's what we always have. It's always kind of funny, though, because the stuff that we have for Thanksgiving dinner is basically exactly the same stuff as we have for Christmas dinner. So we all get together and have these big dinners together as a family, like twice in 2 months. Oh, there was some good scoring I just got there. Blah. Young ghosts. I always like this game. I like Pac-Man arrangement a lot, but oh, come on the frick on. I like Pac-Man arrangement a lot better. Visually, and like all of its mechanics and everything. But I do have a soft spot for this one. Also, something that's very impressive about this game is it came out in 1987! This is a 1987 game, and look at how the graphics look. Arcade games were always... Back then, arcade machines were always like leagues ahead of consumer electronics. Cause like this is 1987 was like the NES era, you know? And they did make Pac-Mania for the NES. You wanna see what that looks like? You ever seen what that looks like? I'll show you. Get the link here. The browser. This is the NES version. Also from this came out in 1990, in fact. This came out 3 years after the original on the NES. It was still in the NES era in 1990. Look at that. Really shows you what a difference, or like how far ahead arcade stuff was at the time. That's why it was such a big deal when the Super NES came out, and it could somewhat match arcade technology. Like yeah, that was when you started having much more faithful arcade ports. That was one of the big selling points. Well, actually, one of the big selling points. Well, to be fair, one of the big selling points of the NES as well was, for its time, it did faithful arcade ports. Like its Pac-Man port compared to like the Atari Pac-Man was like leagues ahead, you know. But then it started lagging behind and stuff like this, and the Super NES caught up, and so on and so forth. And nowadays, modern arcade games just have little computers in them, basically. Or even sometimes I've seen there's some Sega arcade games that are current. There's like this horse racing one. Literally just a gaming PC inside of it. Because I saw somebody get the gaming PC that's inside the Sega horse racing game. It's just a normal computer. So. Anyway, that's what the NES version looks like. Hope you enjoyed taking a look. What do you like? What do you think of Pac-Mania, Shan? Curious. Always curious about your game opinion. Here we go. Come on. I'm always very fascinated by old game technology because I feel like it's a lot more interesting than anything nowadays. Like, there's some cool stuff going on nowadays, obviously. Like, I've been very impressed by the Resident Evil 4 remake. But also, it's like stuff doesn't change as rapidly anymore, you know? Ray tracing is cool, but it doesn't feel like as big of an upgrade as stuff was back then. And everything was like new and different. The Genesis version of the game? You ever seen the Genesis version of Miss Pac-Man? You ever seen the beta of the Genesis version of Miss Pac-Man? That one's even better. I'll take a look at that one in just a sec. Yeah, I think that a game like this was still using technology that was ahead of the Super NES for sure. I don't think the Super NES could have handled like Pac-Man arrangement either. You can jump, it feels like cheating. I believe they added that because of the fact that the maze is zoomed out, and it was just kind of, and like you have to scroll around. It was just kind of a way to make it more fair. That's why the game is like really slow compared to normal Pac-Man as well. It does speed up later, but like... Also, I found out this game has an ending, because at this point in time, it had started becoming more commonplace to give arcade games like an ending instead of just making them last forever. Like, so like this isn't an endless game like the original Pac-Man is. It ends. There's just an ending. It's kind of bonkers to me. Pac-Man arrangement also just ends. So I guess it's not that weird. But like... Still? I wish the other arrangement games were easier to come by as well. Because there's also like Dig Dug arrangement and Mappy arrangement and Rally X arrangement. And I have never played any of those because I guess I could emulate them. But like they've never been re-released ever. I don't know why they're holding on to those ends. Like that. At least they have Pac-Man arrangement. Well, Pac-Man arrangement was in limbo for ages too. There was like the PSP version is in this collection, which is cool, but it's like so different. It's not even the same game, essentially. Not even close. It's kind of silly that it was also called Pac-Man arrangement and existed as a replacement for it for so long. So with this collection, it's really nice to have that back again. And it's the original arcade version. Previously, like, the best way to play Pac-Man arrangement was the Game Boy Advance version, which is slightly altered, like the music wasn't quite the same. Kind of thing. Oh. River 2D Pac-Man, you can see the entire stage. Do you like Pac-Man Championship Edition? I like Pac-Man Championship Edition a lot. Also, there's a new Pac-Man game coming out soon, and has the worst title, I think, of all time. It's so long. I forget what it's called exactly, because it's such a wordy title. It's a Pac-Man Battle Royale game, and it was originally on the Google Stadia. So it's nice that it's coming out on everything else now. Instead of being locked to that thing. And lost to time. I'm just really glad this collection exists for quite a lot of reasons. That's why I was so mad to find it in just like the bargain bin at Walmart. I was like, no, this game is amazing. Why is it in the bargain bin? Oh, come on, you weren't supposed to turn around. One of the reasons that I'm really glad that this exists is because it includes Pac-Man 256 as a non-mobile game. It previously existed on consoles, but I think it was only on PlayStation. But now you can have it on PC or Switch or whatever. Here we go. Yeah, that's Pac-Man Championship Edition, I'm pretty sure that you're describing, Shan. But yeah, having Pac-Man 256 with all the features just unlocked, and you don't have to like pay microtransactions for them, is very, very good. I really like the NES demake of Pac-Man Championship Edition. I think that's, honestly, that's my favorite version of the game. Partially just because I love when new games are made for old consoles. That's why I'm really excited for the Shantae game coming out next month. It's an actual Game Boy Advance game. Oh, come the f- I don't know how easily available it's gonna be, but I'm gonna do my best to like actually buy the physical Game Boy Advance cartridge for that. And like play it on my DS Lite. Because they are releasing that. It's probably gonna cost an arm and a leg, but I'm gonna have some more money next month, so... I think I can go for it. Okay. Good. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Special item. Well, I probably could have eaten that ghost, but I didn't want to risk it. Looks like I could have made it in time, but like... Probably was a good idea to turn around, and I did anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. They got me. It's really funny that they sort of interchangeably refer to the enemies in Pac-Man as either ghosts or monsters, just kind of depending on the game. I think in modern times they more consistently call them ghosts. Because you know about like Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, for instance, they're called ghosts there. Let's do one more try. I want to see if I can at least beat my high score. Well, I've gotten a message from my sibling. Oh, it's Jerma's Thanksgiving video! The classic! Alright. Back to game. I recently learned about... Speaking of Germa, I recently learned about the Germa naked incident. The naked Germa incident. That happened a year ago. And I just found out about it like 2 days ago. Got recommended to me on YouTube. Germa was naked on stream. He claims he had shorts on, but he put this big black sensor bar in front of it, like this huge sensor box. And then showed it. Like he was just telling everybody he didn't have a face cam that day because he was naked. And then he felt compelled to prove it in the middle of this, and it's just a stream with like other people. Like he wasn't streaming by himself. And they were like playing like a competitive game. I think it's called like Smite. He was just naked. It's incredible. And you did that stupid thing where you like slowly reveal things. Oh my god. I can't believe I missed it. That this had happened for an entire year. The naked Germa incident was kept from me. It was a conspiracy, clearly. I was conspired against. So that I wouldn't know about the German naked incident. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Cactus. Oh! That just came the frick out of nowhere. Is this the problem with it being zoomed in like that, huh? On the Game Boy Advance version, it's squashed more in the vertical direction, but you have a wider field of view horizontally. Just because, you know, that's how the Game Boy Advance screen is. Alright, here you go. This is a song that Biss likes. Biss loves this one. Biss thinks this is the best You can just turn around like that. What the hell? So rude. I got a Fuchs target. I was not talking about snakes, no. I was talking about the naked Germa incident, though. Also, you got an ad coming up in a minute. Oh, come the f- Okay, one more try. Here we go. I watched an interesting video a while back about scores in video games and why they're like so big. Like one of the main reasons is that scores tend to be small in real life games because like actual people have to keep track of the score. But in a video game, just the computer keeps track of the score. So you no longer have to keep things small for the sake of it being easy to keep track of. So they kind of just went wild with it. And also, the bigger the numbers are, the more exciting it is, right? Apparently early on in the days of arcade games, different games kept trying to one-up each other by like having the biggest scores. In fact, some of them even would like advertise that to vendors. Like, look at how big the scores are in our game. And so you ended up with games where you'd get like an absurd amount of points for doing things. I love the concept of that. It's so funny to me. Look at how many more points you can score in our game than this other one. As if that matters at all. Ad time, baby! I won't do anything exciting during the ad. At least hopefully I won't. And done. Go. That should be over now. Okay. Special one. It could have been better, but at least I got one. Thanksgiving edition of Pac-Man where each dot is a miniature turkey. Did I ever tell you about how officially they're cookies? Officially, the Pac Dots are cookies, according to the original creator of Pac-Man. Not that they're referred to in all official media nowadays, they're called cookies. Because that's what the creator says they are. They're kind of weird looking cookies, but if he says so, I guess we gotta accept it. He's the one who made Pac-Man. He knows what they are. And like, it's only in recent times that we've been sort of made aware that they're supposed to be cookies, but there's been stuff all throughout, like across the years that has foreshadowed this revelation. Like in Pac-Man Party for the Wii, which is not a good game, by the way. I never played it. But the currency you collect in that game just is called cookies. Like, you collect cookies, and I remember everybody was like, why do you get cookies? It's Pac-Man. Turns out, because they were always cookies. It's been cookies all along. We spilled the cookie jar all over the labyrinth. See, my personal headcanon for Pac-Man has always just been that Pac-Man is in the wrong in the situation. And those all belong to the ghosts. And they're only trying to stop him because he's eating all their food. It doesn't explain why it's laid out like that. Like, I don't know what the ghosts are into. But like, I think Pac-Man is an unwanted menace who just eats all their food, you know? Pac-Man as a force of chaos. I don't think Biss likes this theory of mine, similarly to how they don't like my amoral Kirby theory. Where Kirby only saves the day because he personally is wronged. And he just he's just sort of an amoral being who happens to get, like, pointed in the right direction. Every once in a while, like he's just a loose cannon that occasionally is fired in the right direction, and he defeats God or whatever. But Biss likes the idea that Kirby is actually a hero and knows what he's doing. That Kirby is an intentional force for good, and not an accidental one. They're also upset with that theory of mine because I base it on Kirby Squeak Squad, which they think is one of the worst Kirby games and has, like, the worst story in any Kirby game. Which, to that extent, I will agree. I don't think Kirby Squeak Squad is that great. I'll die on that hill. Jesus Christ. The green one just gives you points. Actually, oh wait, no, it speeds you up a little bit. I never knew that when I was little. And I forgot I just did too, but it does speed you up. There is a point to it. Just kind of thought it did nothing, but just give you some points. Go. Also, you may notice this maze is laid out exactly like the original Pac-Man maze. For, of course, the warp gate has, like, loop in it. And there we go. And now see orange version. Bingo. Oh. Okay, let's try again. The little trail of ghosts is a bit intimidating. Not as intimidating as the ones that just get right up in there, right behind me. I want to beat this level at least, because if I beat this one, we go to a new area. I at least want to get to that new area. Okay, we got another... No. Power pellet. Or perhaps power cookie. Okay, I did it. Check out this music. Commons are playing outside. Where are the jumping monsters? I don't know what commons are playing outside means. I've been confused about that since I was a kid. The weird noise in my right ear, you hear that? Stop now because I did the power pellet, but... the world is that nice. If I get to 200,000, I get another one up, by the way, so... You like that noise in your right ear, chat? Yeah, I can't jump over the green ones anymore. Unless I have perfect timing. Like, it's still technically possible to jump over them. They're just really hard now. Because they also jump when I jump. This is as far as I ever made it as a kid, but there is one more world after this one. Which I didn't make it to until I was older. And replaying this. Aw, man. They really just ambush you sometimes in this game, don't they? And you eat fresh fruit like Pac-Man. Don't we all? Oh, Shiny wants me to defeat the Great Evil. Made it 6 out of 7 rounds. There's the Great Evil. Wait, what is this? What's nothing? Here's his defeater. Yeah. Stop shoving me. I'm gonna finish off with like one more Pac-Man. Pac Pal. Barely ever played Pac Pal.
In the maze. Lots of monsters to chase.
I want to listen to this song a little bit first.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
This is a brand new song that was made just for this collection.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Go.
It's a song about Pac-Man.
Cherry, strawberry, orange, apple, melon, galaxy and boss bell key. Cherry, strawberry, orange, apple, melon, galaxy and boss bell key. 200. 400.
Song is so silly.
800. 1600. Get bonus.
I'm cute, thank you. What makes you say that? I think that this arcade exists in the weird Pac-Man void. I'm dancing. Oh, thank you. Let's play Pac Pal. No. Not Pac-Land. I played Pac-Land even less than Pac Pal. Actually, no, I played Pac-Land more. Because that game's kind of interesting. Pac Pal is not that interesting. I mean, it is interesting, but like, not that interesting to play. Does that make sense? I love the music. But it's just a kind of a weird-ass game, you know? Like, look at this. I don't know what I'm doing. This is one of the more obscure, Pac-Man games. I guess turning blue doesn't help me. Oh, there's a... Oh yeah, turning blue gives me like a... Like I can shoot a beam. It's called my pal, but it actually just like steals the fruit, so it's not much of a pal. Yeah, good job! Like when Pac-Man looks like a 2D pizza. Wait a minute, let me... Okay, the pal doesn't kill me. That's why it's my pal. Frickin' zap the ghost. Look at them spinning. Absolutely incredible. Thanks, pal. Okay, I actually beat a level of Pac and Pal. Wow, it's the same level again. You can tell this is an older one. What a weird game. So chat, how do you feel about this one? I like Super Pac-Man a lot better, I think. Get right off there. Hello, welcome to the stream. Can you give that to me? There we go. What did I do that was perfect, exactly? You forgot you had a Twitch account? I see. This game is basically Super Pac-Man, but weird, which is saying something because Super Pac-Man is already weird. Like how Pac-Man turns inside out when he dies. Like Pac-Man gets to eat a car now? Wait, that's the car from Rally X. I love how they just had cameos from their other arcade games in Pac-Man all the time. That's some good stuff. I was always aware- I never got to play this game, but I was always aware of it because of its inclusion in oh, it gave me the power of the Rally X car where you leave dust. That's great. Oh my god, that was almost a death. There we go. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was always aware of it because it was in those plug-and-play systems that I'd always see at like Target, but I never ended up getting one. Oh, so I never played it until now. Yeah, just thanks, just corner me. Yeah, that's the thing I appreciate about Pac-Mania is if you get cornered like that, you have a way out. So like, Shan, you said it felt kind of unfair when it just lets you jump over the ghosts. But I think what feels more unfair is when you get cornered like that. You know? To be fair. It's not exactly fun when you get cornered like that. Yay! I don't know how that worked exactly, how I hit that ghost with that, but I'll take it. Pac-Man version exists where he grows like a Katamari and gets to eat progressively bigger things? No. The Katamari is made by Namco. There's a Pac-Man kart racing game I streamed years ago. I should stream it again. And there's a Katamari stage in that game. And also you can play as the prince from Katamari. Also, thanks to Shiny, I now own the second Katamari remake. I'm not sure if I will stream that or not. But, you can hardly stand one stage, one level of Pac and Pal. I'm a more Brazilian Pac-Man fan than you. I see. Come on. I got it figured out decently well so far. I think I could get better at that game. I got really good at Super Pac-Man. When that released on Arcade Archives on the Switch. I was I was pretty high up on the leaderboards on that at the time. But I mean, to be fair, there probably wasn't a lot of people playing it. But also I was pretty proud. I was pretty proud of being up on the leaderboards. A nice cake thing cameo there. Playing Metroid, of course. I don't think he plays any other games. I think he only plays Metroid and Pikmin. I forget how to play Pac-Land. Play a little bit of that. Link for At Game's downfall so Miss Pac-Man can get released in collections again? Yeah. It was, oh yeah, I mentioned Genesis Miss Pac-Man earlier. I just wanna share that real quick. 'Cause it's beautiful. I may not have time for Pac-Land. There you go. Pay no attention to this retro video gamer thing there, that's not relevant. You leaving soon? Should I wrap up here? Okay. Yeah, I don't have time for Pac-Land, unfortunately, I'm sorry. I gotta get going in just a second. This isn't even the worst though. There was a beta version as well. There you go. How about that one? How about that, Miss Pac-Man? My most recent Miss Pac-Man thing is I got Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness for Game Boy Advance for like $5 at a used game store in Las Vegas. That was nice. The True Gay Evil, yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. Sorry this is kind of a short stream today, but I had limited time because it's Thanksgiving. I might be back later tonight with Biss. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure they'll be around, but we might do some Digimon. Here's Digimon. If not, maybe we can do that on Friday or Saturday. I'll see what we can do, because I definitely don't want to miss that. There will be more Super Mario RPG soon. And I want to play American McGee's Alice and Feeding Frenzy. So, sorry, I haven't been streaming a lot recently. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, so it's slowly getting better. I've been trying to like sleep through the day mostly, and then I don't know if that's been helping, but I'm trying my best. But anyway, I will definitely be back on Sunday, if not earlier than that. So I will see you then. Bye bye, everybody.